Good morning. Um, I've been trying to write a blog post for about 4 days now, working really hard at it, sort of. Starting to write half-assed sentences and primarily trying to edit the photo that I have in my head is the one that I wanted to show you today. Photo of a woman named Bidam that I also interviewed in the village of Champura. She's part of Vatsalya's women's self-help group in that village. You've seen some of the images from that project already. So I had this image of I had this idea of this photo that there is of her that I think is really beautiful, and I haven't shared it yet, and for whatever reason, I'm having all kinds of trouble with my photo software right now, and every time I try to get to that photo over the last 4 days, I can't. It's boggy. My external hard drive has had issues. It unplugged spontaneously and now wants to be reformatted. And it's just been a lot of spinning rainbows. And those of you that aren't Mac users, I think most people know the spinning rainbow is, your computer efforting towards some goal and interrupting your flow in the process. I think it's funny that it's a rainbow. It's like such a happy little symbol that invokes so much frustration for those of us that see it regularly. So anyway, it's just got me thinking about when I get this idea in my head, this plan, this way that things are supposed to be done, the next thing, and how in the meantime, I consider myself a really flexible person, a really, easy, spontaneous person, and how when I get stuck in a pattern like that, where I'm not able to shift out of this intention, this aspiration, this idea, this is what I want to do, and I can't do it. My sense of myself as a flexible person just doesn't sync up with what is happening. So, this is my attempt at resolution, and with that, because that photo can wait, it'll be seen. I'll work out the bugs today. I'll switch gears. There's a lot of things that I have to work on right now. And I realized that I don't like to leave this space inactive for very long. That I'm so fed by what having this blog has brought into my life, and I want to continue to give to it and show up for it. So that's what I'm doing. In the absence of a beautiful photo, it's just me saying, good morning. I hope you're well today. I hope you're having a cup of beautiful, hot something to start your day. I love Monday mornings after the busy weekend that the kids are off to school and my husband's off to work, and I have my space back, my space to do what I'm doing. And I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful to have a direction, grateful to have a list of projects that I'm working on after a number of years of feeling idle and in between. It's such a gift to have a list of dreams and projects and to have a community that supports it. So I'm just feeling the love today. I'm feeling the love for those people in my life that are cheering me on and supporting my ambition, and that I in turn have the opportunity to support theirs. It's just, there's so much creative exchange that I'm experiencing right now, and I sit back and I lay down in bed at night and I think about how much I'm fed right now by these new and old friendships, how much I feel settled and calm in the midst of so much activity. There's so much going on, and at the same time, because it's all coming from this place of passion and intention, I feel so good. And that's not to say I'm not trying to, I don't know, I'm not trying to say that, it's all rosy and perfect. I'm clearly up against all those demons, as I've called them before, or those dudes that knock on the door and try to rip us down. Some people call them gremlins, fears, demons, whatever. But the good, the joy, the gift of my own process toward believing in myself and my dreams and passions, and also the gift of people showing up to keep me going. It's so incredible to get an email or a comment from someone I've known since the second grade, and to get one from someone I've never met, and yet feels some sort of connection to what I'm saying or doing or putting out there. And I know I'm not the only one experiencing this. This is just my shout out to the fact that it's there. So thank you. I think you all hopefully know who you are, because each and every one of you that has showed up and said hello, or in some way supported what I'm doing, I am so grateful. And beyond that, I wanted to share what it is that I'm doing. There's a lot of things in the works right now. I'm actively working on opening an Etsy shop. That hopefully will be up and running as soon as next week, and I'd like to offer some prints from India, as well as I'm putting together some card sets with some creative embellishments to make them a little more special. And my intention is that they will be, reasonably priced, and certainly a percentage of all images that were taken of women and children served by Vatsalya will go back to support them and support those programs. And so that'll all be outlined in the shop, and I'm excited to get that up in time for the holidays, and keep going and make good use of material that was created there. And then in addition to that, I am still working on putting together a movie, a slideshow, and video of that time as well, and that will be hopefully done by the end of the month. That's my goal. And then collaboratively with some of the other people that attended that Salon Garage trip, we're working on some shows. So it's so exciting. It's just so exciting. It just feels so good. And let's see, is there anything else? Yeah, there's the planning going into the new year. Lots of really beautiful, amazing travel trips on the books, and that's really cool. And I also am working on, oh my God, brain freeze. My overall project where my work will eventually be collected, and that is the Doorways Project. I've mentioned it before, and I am still working on it and trusting that these things take time, whether the obstacles are spinning rainbows or just the need to let it simmer so that it comes out true. It's good to pay attention and find that middle ground between fervor and patience. So there it is. And in the meantime, my son's turning 10 in a week, and my daughter's crazy busy with school and her activities, and the holidays are coming, and people need to be fed 3 times a day. I need to take care of myself and walk and get back to yoga. I've not been going to yoga as often as I used to, and I need to do that. And want to spend time with you too. So there it is, a rambly video blog. That feels good, just showing up. And I'll finish with, I'm going to put a link to, I thought Jen Lee's podcast this morning was just brilliant. She has such a magically soothing voice. I feel like I've got this friend sitting right there talking to me, and getting it in a way that blows my mind. So I think that's worth listening to. Check it out. And maybe tomorrow I'll show you that photo. If the stars align. Wishing you a beautiful day, and namaste.